Welcome back. Now if you're watching what I'm doing, there is an art in sieving compost, especially with this new peat-free stuff. So what I found is, because there's a lot of woody stuff in it and we won't go into it, I like to rub my hands around, just try and break up some of what's in there, and then we go from side to side and then turn it again. And what I find this does, because you're shaking it at a different angle, it tends to break up the stuff that's in there and lets the good stuff out. But the main way is from side to side, turn it round and do it that. Now, we've got our two types of compost from two different manufacturers, or two different suppliers, should we say. Both been sieved. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of perlite into this for the flowers. Now, I've got one of these big trays. I use this for other things, so I've got holes in the bottom, so a bit of plastic in the bottom. We're going to mix it up as well. So we're going to go 4 parts compost, i.e. 2 parts that one, 2 parts that one. And we're going to add some perlite, which I might add. You shouldn't really do in the greenhouse because it's dust, and if you breathe this in, it's not very good for you. So we do it out in the open where there's lots of wind, and looks like it might be rain as well. So we're going to mix this up, put the compost on to the top of the vermiculite, and then just lightly mix it up. Give it a good mix in. And it's a good idea with the plastic, because you can actually turn it all over. Right, I think we're done with that. Back to the greenhouse. So, what flowers are we doing this year? Cup of tea. Let's have a look in the box. Now, I must admit, when Wilco's went down, when was it? Last year, I think it was. I went in there because they had their final little sale. And I would have said I'd gone in with a roll of notes, but I went in with a bag of change because there was like 5p a packet, and I did go a little bit mad. So I don't know what I actually bought, to be honest. Oh, we got clary, some of them. Some delphiniums, nigella, some wallflowers. I do like wallflowers, I must admit. Some of those. Some more wallflowers and trilliums or snapdragons. Couple of packets of foxgloves. Oh, can we sow them now? I wonder. April, May, all the way up to July. Okay, that's cool. So till December 26th, so they're all well in date. Some daisies, Swan River, violas, got there. We got, I don't know what that's doing in there, cauliflower. I think I put that in the wrong box. Right, that can go indoors into the other box. But we've still got marigolds of different varieties. Scabaceous, still got some of them. We've got absolute all sorts in here. We've also got our saved seed from last year, which we've put in these little handy pots. Snapdragons, but we have got, yeah, this is interesting. Now these are the ones I can't remember what they were. So we put an F question mark on them. I did look online and see if I could see what they were, but to no avail. So we'll put them in as well. We've got some of them, not sure what they are. Some of the writings come off. Cosmos. Some daisies. This says mixed. Interesting. Oh, we've got 2 pots of mixed. Okay. And we got sunflowers and dahlias. Oh, right. I suppose I better get some of these in. Now we're going to start off with dahlias, and I did find a packet in there of my own seed. So I'm going to use them first before I start using the new ones. New packet, and 2022. Ooh, let's have a little go of these. Now the tubers, as you know, the dahlia seeds, they make tubers. Now I did dig the tubers up last year and put them in the greenhouse, but they didn't survive. So we're going to go from seed again. Now there's mixed views on these tubers, the dahlias. Do you leave them in the ground, or do you dig them up? And if you do dig them up, how do you store them? You store them in compost, sand. Some people just wrap them up in newspaper and leave them. Pop your comments down and let us know. How do you store your dahlia tubers? Now I thought I had some of them in there. Obviously not. I'll have to use a new packet. So these sweet peas are called Singing the Blues. Now I'm going to put 2 in each for a minute, because I'm not sure how many seeds I've got. Though looking at this, I may have enough. Put an extra one in. I don't soak my seeds, I just put them straight in. it's a little bit time consuming. Oh, I haven't got as many as I thought I had. Okay. So we've got one in each of them and then two in the rest. It fills the tray up. So to save on space, what we're going to be doing is sowing some more flower seeds, but in these little half trays. And I'm going to be putting 3 rows in each tray. I did 5 last year, but all the roots seem to get congested. So we're going to do 3 this year. Bamboo cane, make your drills. Like so. And we're going to be, in this one, we're going to put zinnias and asters. So we've got an old Mexico zinnia, which is a vibrant red and yellow. Now, I don't know how many seeds I've got. Oh, I've got a few in there. All good, all good. Now I find that the asters and zinnias, they seem to they tend to germinate at the same rate. So with a bit of luck, if they all germinate, I'll be able to pick them all out in one go. Now marigolds, we all like. And I've got a little paper bag, it says big marigolds. Now these are the ones, I remember these. They grow to about 12 to 15 inches high with really big heads, bigger than what you normally get on the little marigolds. And they're very good in the garden, they look brilliant, but they do attract aphids and whitefly, which can be a bit of a nuisance if you've got other flowers nearby. But they are good companion planting for things like tomatoes, peppers, and other, too many, other plants that attract them sort of things. So I'm going to be putting loads of these in. I do it like this every year and just pick out the best, because the heads, they give off so many seeds and I save them every year. So I think I can afford just to put a little layer on, like so. A little bit thick, I know, but like I say, we'll pick out the strongest ones. I can't remember, I'm sure these were last year. Yeah, I think they were. I'll cover them up. Label, write them down in my notes, all done. Now, one of the most demanding plants or flowers in the garden is the sunflower. And I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different varieties of sunflower. And I'm going to be using these pots, the bigger ones. I normally do them in these, but the problem is they've got such a root ball on them that before the plant's established to pot on, the roots are already at the bottom. So we're going to be using these ones, and what I'm going to be doing, we're going to do some single giants, which are the massive ones, bright yellow. I've had good germination on them over the years. We've got, what we got here? Oh, this one looks quite interesting. Ms. Mars, which is like a red sunflower. You get 18 seeds for £3, and how big do they grow? Up to about 30 inches, about 30 inches high. We are going to go for Garden Giant, which I think Garden Giant is not going to be a lot different to the Giant Single. I think they're the same seeds, but there may be a bit of a difference. Sun Gold, which is another yellow one, I think. And my favourite, which is the Teddy Bear. Now, I do like these because they're compact. You get multi-stems of little, how can we put it, big, puffy sunflower heads. I think that's that's the best way I can describe it, unfortunately. Wait till they all grow and let me know let me know your comments on that. So we're going to put in these, we're going to put 4 seeds in each. Then we'll split them when they're big enough into separate pots of the same size. So it's getting rather dark up there, so I think I'm going to crack on with this and call it a day. I've got lots of flowers to sow. I've still got lots of vegetables to sow. I've still got lettuces to get in. I haven't put any radishes or anything like that in yet. So there's still lots going on. So join me next time when I think we'll be doing the rest of the flowers. And probably some salad. Or will we be over the allotment doing a little bit of work ready for all this good stuff to go in the ground? Who knows? Take care, everyone. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye for now.